How did you?
I wasn't scoring. I know it was
Okay.
very close up to like round 8. I had it pretty even. Even
Okay,
going into
yeah.
round 10, I had it pretty even.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Usyk came out big in the last 2 rounds,
Mm-hmm.
those championship rounds. So without a doubt, he was the winner. I think the judges had a little too wide. I
You think so?
they
Okay.
didn't give Joshua a lot of credit.
Okay.
I had it very close. I would have to say 7-5, maybe 8-4 for Usyk, because he did come out big in those last 2 rounds that, to me, were going to determine the winner.
Yeah.
It seemed like he just had a little bit more stamina, a little bit more boxing skill, perhaps. And I think
Okay.
everything he did leading up to that point helped him
Okay.
out. You know, he kept Joshua busy. He kept Joshua moving. Even when he wasn't winning rounds, he was making Joshua work. So I thought it was fairly even. I
Yeah.
thought it was fairly even, but he definitely won the last 2 rounds, came out big,
Yeah.
hurt Joshua at the end. So you can't be mad at the judges' decisions. I just thought it was a little too wide, but 7-5, 8-4 Usyk maybe.
Yeah. It's crazy. I agree. We didn't watch the fight together, but we're kind of in accordance with that. I thought the fight was, close. I know, like, once you watch it back, maybe it's a little bit wider than when you were watching it in real time. But in real time, I thought it was still, like you said, fairly close up until the 9th. Because you just felt that Joshua always has that size and that power that can change it, he can land a knockdown, something to make it, feel closer. And so, like, you could not feel at ease until the end in a way. So same sentiments. I thought it was close up until the last rounds, the championship rounds, where Usyk he just bullied the bigger guy, the champion. He did enough, especially in the last 2, to just convincingly take those titles. And there was a moment, like you mentioned, up in that last round, it almost felt like Joshua was out on his feet, bro.
It was against the ropes.
Hey!
He ended the fight against the ropes.
Hey.
Take a shot at home if you're playing the against the ropes game.
Yeah. So, big ups to Usyk. I'm going to be the first one to say I did pick Usyk, but I did not say too convincingly. I wasn't completely convinced.
I'm upset at you. I was upset last week because you picked
Yeah,
Usyk, and you started your sentence by saying something along the lines of,
Yeah.
most guys aren't going to pick this guy to win, and I don't care if I'm wrong, but I'm going to stick with Usyk.
Yeah.
And I was a little upset at that because I feel like people were not giving Usyk credit.
No credit.
Even when I said the fight is 55-45 to me, you looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, man, look, I was wrong. Obviously, I picked Joshua by a decision, but that was because I thought Usyk was not going to be able to stand up to Joshua's punch. Now, in this fight, he didn't get hit very cleanly.
He did not.
Now, his face in the post-fight press conferences looked a little more beat up than Joshua. He had 2 purple eyes, and he had a cut above one of the eyes. So even by Joshua now landing cleanly, Usyk still had marks on his face. But look, credit to him. He did not get hit flush in this whole fight probably. I think he got hit a couple times where he got stunned, but he didn't really show it.
Yeah. And
The marks on his face show it. His actual face didn't show it. He had a great poker face and kept boxing, kept coming forward.
Yeah, it's something that I noticed a lot was his head movement. Just a lot of in and out. Always kept Joshua, like, never gave him a standing target, like with his head. There was never a stationary, in a way, Usyk. And so to me, that had to do a lot with it. But yeah, we never saw that clean flush right that could have maybe stunned Usyk, made him think twice about coming in. There was no respect in a way for Joshua's, I want to say, his boxing abilities. Usyk knew he was a superior boxer, got him at the distance, got in close, mixed it up, and there was the most, eye-catching shots were the ones that Usyk landed that made Joshua's head, spin back.
Yeah.
But again, props to what a lot of people called it a masterclass on how to fight a bigger guy.
And you kept calling Usyk the little guy, the good little guy. I didn't like that.
I didn't like that.
6'2", 6'3", 220.
I'm gonna still stand by that, but I'm gonna call him a great little guy. He's a big dude. He's a big guy, but it's just compared to Joshua, who I don't think he fought the fight that he could have fought.
And he weighed in at 230, which, you can look at it both ways.
Yeah.
He was a little more mobile. He was able to go a solid 8-9 rounds.
Yeah.
With good activity, throwing a lot of punches, moving around. But then again, we're used to seeing the 250-pound Joshua who who outmuscles his opponents and knocks them out. And
Yeah.
we definitely didn't see that in this fight.
Yeah, I didn't see him use his weight, put his weight all over Usyk just to tire him down. I think of I don't know.
He never got him against the ropes.
He never
got Usyk
he was never
against the ropes.
stationary. I think of a Fury Cunningham fight where Fury just used all
Just
his
lean on
weight.
him. Just lean on him a little
Yeah,
bit.
just lean on him. Just put all that weight, tire him out. Fury did get knocked down that fight.
Yeah.
That one's, yeah, but he did not.
He didn't have those little tricks that Fury has that Usyk definitely had in this fight.
Yeah, so I think Joshua was just trying to prove that he was a boxer. He was just trying to, show that, yeah, this guy is the quote unquote the consensus best technical boxer. But I got my own tools too. I got the jab. I got the right hand. It was not working. It wasn't working this time.
I just think like Joshua maybe had too much confidence in his power. Maybe he thought, obviously Usyk is a better boxer, but the problem solver will be this right hand.
Yeah.
That right hand came at times, like we say, he probably landed 2-3 good punches on Usyk, but Usyk took him.
Yeah.
Great poker face. Nothing bothered Usyk.
Yeah.
Not even 60,000 Brits cheering on for Joshua. Nothing bothered this man. He was focused. It looked like in the middle rounds, Joshua might have been able to pull out a win and a knockout. Those middle rounds, he started picking up the pace and landing very good shots. His body shots, I like that by Joshua. He stayed away from it in the second half of the fight. I don't know why. I just think, like you said, their game plan probably wasn't the best.